once again for joining us on Team 2K TV versus the world, and congrats on that dub.
Thanks,
Thank
Alexis.
you. Thanks, guys.
The streak continues.
Looking to improve your handles? We've asked the experts for advice, so listen up, it's about to get fancy. Whether you're brand new to 2K or have been playing for years, 2KU under the Play Now menu is a great place to practice and learn how to dribble. Each move is listed out in the move list, and as you work your way through, you'll be able to learn the controls and see if you're pulling off the moves correctly. Once you've checked off all the moves on the list, head into freestyle mode to get more comfortable using them and seeing how they combo together. Size-ups are a good starting point for learning how to break down the defense. While standing, try flicking the pro stick in different directions in a rhythmic way to get a feel for your player's various hesitations, crossovers, between the leg crosses, and behind the back moves. Next, throw in quicker double throws to trigger signature double crosses and hesitation crosses. Once you've mastered those, hold the sprint button and flick the pro stick in any direction to try out your escape dribbles. The attacking crosses that were introduced in NBA 2K23 are now coupled with the escape moves, so experiment with the different angles on the pro stick to differentiate between attacking crosses, between leg escapes, and behind the back escapes. But another size-up option for NBA 2K24 are the breakdown combos. With these, you can trigger up entire series of dribble moves by simply flicking the pro stick up once. Each player has a normal breakdown combo and an aggressive one. Hold down the sprint and flick the pro stick up for the aggressive breakdown combo. These are generally a little more explosive and create more movement to get your defender to shift. You can interrupt a breakdown combo anytime with a step back, spin, launch, or any other move to keep the defenders guessing. If you're coming downhill or attacking off the drive, flicking the pro stick in different directions will give you different types of moves. Quick double throws on the pro stick will give you unique moving double crosses as well, so make sure to explore the various signature animations to find out which moves you like best. One of my personal favorites is the lateral hezi. While driving laterally across the court, flick the pro stick toward your ball hand. There are some really cool hopping hezis that create a lot of space and give you nice changes to speed to get past the defense. And one of the most important new additions to 2K24 is the ability to control quick speed burst and blowout dribbles. Quickly tap and release the sprint trigger from a
Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Celtics. An exceptional athlete with a developing skill set. Jaylen Brown, a critical piece for them as they make their game plan against the Pacers. Celtics, Pacers, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Drew Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for the Pacers, We've got George. Miller is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Artest in at the 4. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Halliburton against Holiday. It's rebounded by Indiana. George outside. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Soft touch off the glass.
A long, wiry combo guard. Holiday can make some acrobatic finishes.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Turner finds George. And there's the drive. Not going to go that time. Tatum with some nice D. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Here's George. 15 in his last outing. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Indiana.
Well, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense.
Now George. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
First one falls for him.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Holiday hits them both. Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Here's our test, defended by Porzingis. Turner passes to George. Turner in the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's our test.
You know, that's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter. Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Here's our test. He's covered by Holiday. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Horford finds Porzingis. Now here's Brown. Connects from downtown.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to our test. Over Porzingis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Brown, no good. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 8. George with it. And George with the jam.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Tatum. George defending. Oh, stolen by Turner. To the middle. Pass to George. There's a screen by Turner. George passes to Turner. On the take. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Porzingis with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Boston again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
And Boston calls time here. The Pacers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 6. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Miller drains the triple. Miller's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Holiday against Halliburton. Now here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Halliburton, the pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Miller can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Horford. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with it. This one for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's George. He's got 6. And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Bites off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the free throw, no good. With the NBA season out of its early stages now, Grant, there have been more than a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises. And every season there are a few guys who take a major leap forward. Something just clicks for them, or the skills all just come together. But regardless, it's always a fun surprise for fans and broadcasters too.
1:14 left to play in the first.
At the line for Indiana, Paul George.
He's off on the first.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Hield comes in for Halliburton. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:12 left to play in the first. Here's White, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And now a chance to look at the small forwards who have been on fire all year. Number one, Jason Tatum.
And call him whatever position you like. But the fact is, he can score from anywhere, anytime, against anyone.
And it doesn't take all that much to get him going. Just the smallest nudge, and he's ready to go off. He is right on the list with all the hugely gifted small forwards we've seen in this league over the years.
And he knocks down the first one. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
White hits them both.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Rose outside. Crosses over. That one rolls around and rims out.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 8.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Hield. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Shoots over Johnson, and the basket by Hield.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
There's Tatum with the 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's Indiana. 11-point game. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Buddy Hield is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's George. Then there's Davis. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's George. 7 points in the game. Nice move. Shot blocked. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Rose finds Hield. Six to shoot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, B.A., only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And no good. Hield with the defensive effort. For Indiana, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's our test. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Johnson. Back to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Artest. The Pacers shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. George with it. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's White. Hield with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Rose. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Pritchard. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's Indiana with it. 17-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Some changes for for Indiana. Miller's checked in for Heald, and Halliburton is subbed in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Walker. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for White. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Pass to Artest. Here's the teardrop. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Holiday finds Tatum. Back to Holiday. Now Porzingis. The three is up. Miller pulls it in. Halliburton with the ball. The three ball. Yes! Tough point from Tyrese.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Back to Holiday. Horford passes to Holiday. Puts up a three. Horford can't hit. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Halliburton. George outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And for Indiana, they're shooting just 37% in the game. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Rose has checked in for Paul George. Pass to Artest. Here's Miller. Fires from deep. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Halliburton with the ball. He has 6. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Horford. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Al Horford using his mobility around the basket. He steps through the defense. No one gets in his way.
Halliburton looking for an opening. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second.
2 minutes.
Holiday finds Horford. Over Halliburton. Another one falls for Boston.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Everyone, get loud right now.
Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Davis. And it's George in for Rose. Here's Halliburton. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Here's Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And during the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have shot the ball with accuracy from beyond the arc. The 4th spot held by Kristaps Porzingis.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that. which is what makes them so special.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for the opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. The first one falls. Holiday hits them both. Here's Halliburton. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Turner, a screen on Holiday. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. On defense, the Celtics. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
And here's Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. George defending. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They set the screen for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
A nice shot by Artest.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Porzingis for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. 3 seconds left. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. George hits them both. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Flicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
Scary Terry moving to a new team. When you get Rozier, you get speed, you get scoring, and he's one tough cookie. I really like him.
Remember that player that they called the Freak a long time ago? Reminds me of him. Terry isn't afraid of that moment. In fact, he wants to take those big shots.
Good reference.
And switching gears now to Jason Tatum. Fellas, he's had a terrific first half.
Jason Tatum has it on automatic, Shaq. Not many players can score as easily as he does. I'm telling you, this guy is special.
And the way he gets his buckets, so silky. It's pretty. There's nothing wrong with that.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford, and it's Holiday in at the point. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Turner. George's shot is off.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Brown inside with the drive. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. There's the triple. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Halliburton. He's got 10. Takes the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Outside, Brown. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And the Pacers call time here.
Get loud. The Pacers.
Here's the 2K leaderboard, and a moment to see which rookie point guards are shooting the best from the charity stripe. 4th, Drew Holiday.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
Miller, the pass to George. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Up top, Tatum. George defending. Pass to Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Porzingis has got 11 points.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7 for 3, everybody.
Here's Miller. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Miller. Here's the three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. 14 points for him.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And the Pacers with possession here. Halliburton outside. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Holiday finds Tatum. No good from outside. Halliburton, the pass to Miller. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
For three, Porzingis knocks down the long J. Porzingis has got 11 points here in the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to George. Here's Miller. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And Boston calls time here. He's checked in for Indiana. White, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Brown. Now here's White. The three hits the trifecta. White's got 5 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 15. George outside. There's the three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's White. Davis with a rebound, and the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Halliburton against Holiday. Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep. At his size, really hard to guard.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Boston shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:15 left in the third quarter here. Here's Miller. Three-pointer, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Stolen by Davis. George against Brown. George passes to Turner. Good work there as it goes. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to White. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. And here's Turner. Here's Miller. He's got 13. George outside. Here's Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Some room here for George. Again, Indiana.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Back to Holiday. Tatum from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. 26.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's George. Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Boston Celtics firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Davis. Miller is out there with George. And it's Artest in at power forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Johnson for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
George outside. From downtown. Buries it from 3.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
The Celtics shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. White, the pass to Pritchard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. George with it. It's George on the wing. From about 19, it doesn't go for him.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Walsh. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
And the bucket is good. Walsh has got his first points of the night.
Joe Johnson has proven he will find his guys if they're open.
Here's Rose. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pritchard, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Walsh. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
High arcing shot, and Pritchard pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Gets the three ball to go. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Rose. Rebounded by Johnson. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Walker. Here's Pritchard. Johnson on the wing. From outside the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Artest has got 4 rebounds now. George drives in. And the jam by George.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Rose. Pritchard, the pass to Johnson. Back to Pritchard. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Artest. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Rose, to the paint. George, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, very efficient, Paul George, as a finisher in the painted area.
Here's Pritchard. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Can't get it to drop.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Miller. Here's the floater. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Walsh. Counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Well, the Celtics shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Artest. Artest has got rebound number 7 tonight. Rose, the pass to Davis. Rebound Boston.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Rose. White against Halliburton. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
White finds Walker, takes a 3. Pacers with a rebound. Artest has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Miller. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Miller can't get it to go.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Back to White. Launches it. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
No good on the free throw. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Good on the second one.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Miller, the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over White. The Pacers again can't hit. And for the Celtics, their shooting is around 55% so far. McCarty, George defending. Pass to White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Davison, he's checked in for Boston. White hits them both. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Turner. George against Johnson. Here's Miller. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Indiana's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Miller. Off the mark there with a three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Walker. The three. Walker with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's George. And the 17-footer goes down.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the three. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
Back to White. Walker for three. He drops it from range.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.